Ooh, the Sunshine State, the warm weather, the gators, the palm trees. In this video, we're going over the top athletes from Florida. First, we got the great Emmett Smith. From Pensacola, Smith is no doubt in the top running backs of all time debate. He ran miles on them boys at the college field for them Gators at Florida. After being named unanimous All-American in 1989, he declared for the draft. Then in the NFL, he continued to go crazy. He's the all-time leader in rushing touchdowns with 164, and he's the NFL's all-time rushing yards leader with over 18,000 yards. He made 8 Pro Bowl games and won the NFL's Most Valuable Player award in 1993. Then on top of that, he has 3 Super Bowl rings, one in 1992, one in 1993, and in 1995. So of course, he was inducted to the Pro Hall of Fame in 2010. Next is Bob Hayes. Hayes is a 2-sport athlete from Jacksonville. He ran track and did work on the gridiron at Florida A&M. He's the only athlete ever to win an Olympic gold medal and a Super Bowl ring. In 1964, he tied the world record for the 100-meter dash and once held the record for the 70-yard dash. On top of that, he anchored the record-setting 4x1 relay team. He was inducted into the United States Olympic Hall of Fame. So let's move on to football, where he dominated for the Dallas Cowboys. He was the NFL's receiving touchdowns leader in 1965 and 1966. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler and won a Super Bowl in 1971. So in 2009, he was inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Dion Sanders. From Fort Myers, Sanders is definitely one of those few men that competed in 2 professional sports. At Florida State, he was an All-American for both football and baseball. After that, he played in the NFL and the MLB. He's the only athlete to appear in both a Super Bowl and a World Series game. Many consider him one of the best NFL players ever. He played mainly cornerback, but also played kick returner, punt returner, and played some wide receiver as well. He's a 6-time All-Pro member and made 8 Pro Bowl games. Sanders was the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year in 1994. He appeared in 2 Super Bowls, one in 1994 with the Redskins and the next year in 1995 with the Cowboys, winning both titles. In the MLB, he played 9 years part-time as a center and left fielder. He also had some critical hits in the 1992 World Series with the Atlanta Braves. Sanders is currently the head football coach at Jackson State. Artist Gilmore. From Chipley, Florida, he led Jacksonville to the NCAA championship game in 1970. He still holds the NCAA record for rebounds per game at 22.7. Man, I don't know if that'll ever be broken. After college, Gilmore played in the ABA before the NBA. He made 5 ABA All-Star games and was a champion in 1975. He won the ABA's MVP in 1972. Then in the NBA, he made 6 All-Star games. He had some nice years with the Bulls and with the Spurs alongside George Gervin, the Iceman. Deacon Jones. From Eatonville, Florida, Jones was a monster on the D-end. He was an expert at sacking quarterbacks. He was nicknamed the Defensive Secretary. He played for the Rams, Chargers, and Redskins. He led the NFL in sacks for 5 different years and was the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year in 1967 and 1968. He made 8 Pro Bowl games, 5 of those being first team, and he's a part of the 1960s All-Decade team. In his 14-year career, Jones only missed 6 games. After football though, he founded the Deacon Jones Foundation, which assists young people with education, mentoring, corporate internship, and community service. Shout out to him. Steve Carlton. From Miami, Carlton was a left-handed pitcher who played for 6 teams, but most known for the Philadelphia Phillies. He's 4th all-time in strikeouts with 4,136. He's also a C.Y. Young Award winner. Carlton's a 2-time World Series champ and with 10 All-Star Game appearances. He won the Triple Crown Award in 1972 and the Gold Glove Award in 1981. He was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1994. Roy Jones Jr. From Pensacola, Jones is one of boxing's most impressive names. He held world titles in 4 different weight classes: middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight. In the 1988 Summer Olympics, Jones won silver, but it was one of the most controversial calls ever, as most would agree he should have won gold. Ring Magazine named Jones Fighter of the Year in 1994, and the World Boxing Hall of Fame named him Fighter of the Year in 2003. Man's had the work in the ring and still has it. As you see, he battled the great Mike Tyson in 2020, putting on a good show. Now that wraps it up. Please give us a thumbs up, comment other places you want to see the athletes from. Subscribe by the bell if you're new, appreciate the view, and as always, thank you for watching.